Hello, everyone, and welcome to the LaSalle College webinar for online learning. My name is Kara Lavers, and I am the Academic Support Coordinator, and I'll be taking you through the presentation today. But first, we'd love to get to know you a little bit more, so please feel free to pop your name, where you're from, and the program you're interested in into the chat. We'd love to get to know you a little bit more, and all throughout the presentation, if you have any questions, please put them into the chat. We'll be answering them as we go along, and I'll make sure to leave lots of time at the end to go over all of our questions. So today we'll be looking at a few different things about our school and the programs. I'll take you through a brief look of the history of LaSalle College and what really sets us apart. We'll also take a look at the 3 pillars of online learning, this wonderful foundation we have in place in order to better support our students. We'll also look at our training methodology and how you'll be learning throughout your program. And of course, we'll take a look at all the programs available to you. And then we'll go through all the questions at the end of the presentation. So every question's important, so please pop it into the chat. So first, a brief look at the history of LaSalle College. We're actually really close to celebrating our 65th anniversary. LaSalle College was founded in 1959 in Montreal. And we're very proud of the fact that we're the largest bilingual private institution in North America. And not only do we have a campus in Montreal, but we also have a campus in Vancouver as well. Now, we're also part of the larger LCI education network, and you can find LaSalle College all around the world, 23 campuses in total, over 5 continents. So you know we have a wide variety of programs available to our students, not only on campus, but also online. And you can choose from a wide variety of programs at the diploma level and the degree level as well. And what really sets us apart is the fact that we were the pioneer of online training. At the start of the pandemic, many institutions had to quickly pivot to an online presence, but we've been doing this for over 20 years. So we know what it takes to be a good online school, and we know what our students need in terms of support as well. So that's what really makes us a unique school. Now, part of that would be our 3 pillars of learning. So we want to make sure that you're fully supported as an online student. First, we want to make sure that you're using up-to-date technology within your interactive classes with your tutors and classmates. Also, we've built a wonderful interconnected community so you can get to know your classmates, your tutors, and industry professionals. And also, one thing that's very important to all students would be our student services. As a member of LaSalle College, you will have access to these vital student services that are online at your fingertips. So let's take a closer look at how we use up-to-date technology to connect you with your tutors and classmates in a really fun and interactive way. It's really important to know that we are recognized by the Ministry of Education, so we do hold ourselves to a very high standard. Now, the best thing is our online program is set up to offer you the flexibility that you need. We know that you're busy, whether it be with your work commitments or family responsibilities. That's why we've scheduled our mandatory virtual classes to run in the evening. So you might have class on Monday and Wednesday or on a Tuesday, Thursday schedule. Each class would run for 90 minutes, and those are at a set time, so it's much easier to organize your day-to-day life. Now, within that virtual class, you'll have a chance to get to know your classmates and your tutors. All of our tutors are very active in their own industry. They are industry professionals with many years of experience under their belt. So not only will they be leading you through the highlights of the material that you're studying, but they'll also be bringing in their own personal examples from projects that they're currently working on. So that's what we ask of our tutors. We ask them to create really hands-on, engaging virtual classes so you're not just rehashing the course material that you've already spent time studying. Now, how are you going to study? Well, we have a wonderful platform that we call Moodle. All of your courseware, that's your study material, will be accessible online, whether it be through a browser on your laptop or through the handy app on your phone. As long as you have a good Wi-Fi connection, you can access your study material. And then for your virtual classes, we use Microsoft Teams, which again, you can access through your laptop or through the app on your phone as well. And then internally, we have a wonderful platform called Omnivox, and this is where you're going to access your grades, your attendance, your assignments, as well as connecting with the administration and your tutors through our internal email system called Myo. So everything can be accessed either on your laptop or on your phone. So it's really about flexibility and convenience. Now let's talk about our community. A lot of students think that being an online student means you're on your own, and that's just not the case. We want to make sure that you have a chance to be part of different groups, even committees that we have set up. And one thing that I really love would be our discussion forums that we have activated for each of our classes. So this is where you, your classmates, and your tutors can post ideas, opinions, links that you found, and most importantly, questions. If you have a question about the course material, if you have a question about your assignment, you can pop it into the discussion forum. And not only will your tutor respond, but your classmates can also respond as well. So it's a really interactive way to get to know each other. Now, for some of you within your programs, you might be learning software for the very first time, and we know that can be a little bit daunting. So not only can you get help from your tutor, especially asking questions in the discussion forums, but we also have students that are in higher level semesters or even some of our alumni available to help you in a student support session. So we can connect you with them to get a little bit more support, especially with that software. And then as an extracurricular, we love organizing workshops and conferences with industry professionals. For example, in interior design, we have a person coming in to show you how to set up your own business and to find clients. In graphic design, we have somebody coming in to show you all about WordPress. So we love to have people come in and let you know what's actually going on in the industry as well. Now, student services are vital, I think, as part of your college experience. For some students who may have a medical diagnosis, we have a wonderful adapted services team in place to help you. They will work with you to come up with a plan to offer you the support and flexibility that you need within that program in terms of maybe some extra time with your assignments or a little bit more flexibility with your courseware. They'll work with you to make sure that it's specialized to your needs. And then we have a wonderful guidance counselor team and psychosocial support team in place, and you can either chat with them through our internal email system or easy, you can book an online appointment with them as well. We also have a really good documentation center with a wealth of online resources for you. And we have a fantastic career services team, and they can help you with resume, cover letter, job interview skills. They can even walk you through our amazing portfolio website where you can showcase your work, your social media links, and really get noticed by companies out there. We have over 7,000 potential employers who are on our portfolio website. And for our new students, because we know that it can be a little bit daunting getting started in a new program, our orientation platform is fantastic. You'll have access to the student guide, an orientation session, and a lot of other resources to help you really get started at the beginning of your semester. So that was a quick look at the foundation that we've set in place in order to support you and get you started on the right foot. Now let's take a look at how you'll be studying. Many new students right away, they want to know, what is Moodle? I've never heard that term before. So this is our online platform where all of your study material is accessible online. So I'm going to show you a quick look at what it actually looks like.
Taking a closer look at the Moodle platform, connecting is really easy as you're already connected through Office 365. Don't forget to bookmark the page for easy access later on. On the main dashboard, you'll have access to all of your current and previous classes so that you can go and study and review as needed. You'll also have access to the course outline, which will give you valuable information about the course you're currently taking. Inside the course, you'll have a video and comprehension check questions to answer. You'll also be taken through a review exercise and evaluation at the end of each module. Don't forget to click the X in the top right-hand screen to save your progress. Once you're back on your main dashboard, there are also other courses available to you depending on your program, such as workshops, conferences, And for everyone, we have a wonderful welcome course as well. And throughout the semester, important information will be posted on your main page. Once you're ready to join your tutor and classmates, you'll be able to connect directly through Microsoft Teams.
All right, so that was just a quick overview of Moodle. It's really user-friendly, and during our orientation session, we do go through the platform in depth to make sure everyone's okay as well. Now, let's take a closer look at how and when you'll be studying and joining your virtual classes. So most importantly, we want you to be able to study at your own convenience and really on your own schedule. Everyone studies and learns differently. So whether you are an early riser and want to get started right away, or if you want to study on the weekend, it's completely up to you. All of our material is 100% online. Now, your modules that you will be studying, all of your course material, you can expect to be studying upwards of 20 hours a week. Now, that's a combination of the online study material and the assignments that you'll be doing throughout your courses. And again, your virtual classes are the only thing that are already pre-scheduled. You'll know your schedule before the semester starts, so you can really get on top of that time management. And don't forget your virtual classes, really, they're only twice a week, either on that Monday, Wednesday schedule or Tuesday, Thursday schedule in the evening. So for those of you who may be on the West Coast, your classes might get started about 6 o'clock. For those of you on the East, that's going to be about a 9 o'clock start. All right, now our programs. We have wonderful programs available to all of you, no matter what your interest. We have programs such as interior design, video game 3D modeling, graphic design, event planning and management, executive assistant, and we have 2 programs in fashion, our fashion marketing buyer's profile and fashion styling. So there really is a program out there for everyone. So let's take a look at interior design. Like all of our programs, our interior design program runs for a total of 16 months, and that's broken down into 4 different semesters. Our next intake would be our summer semester beginning May 9th. But before you get started, we will have an orientation session on May 3rd, just to make sure that everyone's okay before they get started. Now, our interior design course has some incredible tutors that will be coaching you throughout your courses. You'll be taking a closer look at things such as lighting, materials and finishes, colors and effects, AutoCAD. So it really is a wonderful overview of what it means to be an interior designer. At the end of your program, you'll be invited to join a really special jury event where you will get to present a few of your favorite projects to some of our industry professionals who will be invited to give you advice and feedback on all of your projects. And you'll really get a sense of that entrepreneurial spirit, as many of our tutors are working on their own for their own company, or they're working as consultants. And many of them are specialists in their field, and they really love to share that knowledge with you in your classes and really bring in their own projects to show you what it's like to be an interior designer. Now, if you want to continue your education, we have a wonderful pathway built in to our bachelor's degree, which is available at our Vancouver campus. Now, for those of you that love fashion, we have 2 paths that you can take. For those of you that love fashion, but you have a business sense as well, our Fashion Marketer Buyer's Profile, that's the program for you. So you're going to combine your love of fashion and learn about the history. You're going to learn about fibers and textiles. At the same time, you're going to be looking at business-to-business sales. You'll also look at a little bit of budgeting and finances and communication. And then for our fashion styling students, this is where you're going to be looking at your client's personal style and really helping them develop a wonderful, well-rounded wardrobe. And that could be a personal client, it could be at a photo shoot, it could also be at a fashion show. Now, our tutors are active in the industry. We have connections with Silk Laundry. One of our tutors has been going to all the fashion weeks, and she was most recently over in Spain with Drake. So they are bringing in a lot of fabulous current knowledge to their program. And this program is also 4 semesters as well, for a total of 16 months. Okay, our next program is our graphic design program, and this program can also lead into a bachelor's degree available in Vancouver. Now, our graphic design tutors are really, really creative and knowledgeable within the industry. One of our tutors just did the illustrations for a brand new book that was published, and you'll be looking at courses such as typography, packaging, website design, and by the end of the program, you'll have a fabulous portfolio to really showcase at the jury event, where again, you can get that feedback that you need in order to start your career on the right foot. So even if you want to go out and start your own company, if you want to be a consultant, or if you want to work for a company, the tutors can really lead you in the right direction. All right, another fabulous program that we know is in demand is our executive assistant program. There are a lot of jobs out there, and this program's really going to take you through what it means to be a valuable team member as an executive assistant. You'll be looking at budgeting, you'll look at accounting, event planning, a little bit of graphic design, communications. You'll look at everything that it takes to be a valuable member of that company. Many of our students have gone on to work for big firms, they've worked as consultants, and some have even gone on to work as virtual assistants. So there's really no limit as to where you can take your career. And again, this program is running for 16 months in total. All right, so for those of you that have that creative passion, but you are incredibly organized and you have wonderful leadership skills, the event planning and management program is for you. Our tutors are incredibly well known within the industry. One of our tutors wrote the book on event planning in Quebec. Another tutor was recognized as Mentor of the Year. So you'll be looking not only at the logistics behind the scenes, such as dealing with suppliers, but you'll also be looking at how to create and present a proposal. Now, what's special about this program is that many of our students have gone on to help at on-campus events, and all of our students are invited to help with our virtual graduation ceremony, where you get to design, create, and host the online graduation ceremony. And it is a lot of fun, and it's really amazing to see the creativity from our students come into this beautiful ceremony at the end of the semester. All right, now our 3D modeling video game program. This is really unique because yes, it does lead into a bachelor's that's available in Vancouver if you wish to continue your education. And that's important because the program in Vancouver has been recognized as the #1 school for game design by the Princeton Review for 10 years in a row. So you know you're coming into a really good quality program. So within this program, you'll look at character modeling, you'll also look at weapons and prop design, and overall level design. The portfolios that our students produce by the end of the program are really, really beautiful. And all of our jury panelists that have come to give their advice to our students have been blown away by the quality of the work that has been produced. So this is a fantastic program if you really are interested in video game development. Okay, so that was a lot to think about, but just remember our next intake will be our summer semester starting on May 9th. And then after that, we'll have our fall semester starting on September 5th. And if you want a little bit more information or you'd like to share with your friends and family, we have an open house that we'd love for you to come and check us out. That will be on May 3rd. For more information, of course, please check out our website as well. You can find our special e-learning site with all of our course information. There's also a chance to put in your personal information to be contacted directly by one of our admissions advisors. Or if you'd actually like to connect directly with an admissions counselor, you can make an appointment or email Melissa St. Laurent at collegelasalle.com, and we'll put all of these links into the chat for you. Because we know there's a lot of information to think about, and we want to make sure that you have somebody to connect with as well. All right, so I'm going to stop sharing my screen and I'm going to turn it over to our Q&A section, and we'll go through some of your questions. All right, let's take a look. Oh, wonderful. We have lots of really good questions. I'll just go up to the top. Oh, good. So we have somebody who's interested in event planning and management. That is such a fantastic course. One of our most recent alumni, she graduated only about 2.5 months ago. She just announced that she accepted a position with a company in Montreal. So we're really proud of her. Yes, one good thing to know is that all of our programs run for 4 semesters. Now, how long is a semester? A semester is 15 weeks. So between your semesters, you can expect about a 2-week break before the next semester gets started. The total time will be 16 months. Oh, wow. Okay, so we have somebody from Australia living in Quebec City. That's fantastic. Um, all right, so Zach, if you are interested in the video game program, please definitely contact Melissa St. Laurent, and she'll definitely walk you through all the information that you need. Oh, good. Well, welcome, Alfonso. You're in Quebec, but you're from Mexico. That's fantastic. What I recommend is talk to one of our admissions counselors. They can give you some more information about our programs. Definitely come check out the open house, and that might help you choose which program that you're most interested in. All right, and you'll see in the chat, we have all of the links to our individual programs. And on that website, you'll be able to download our program sheet. And that's actually going to list all of the courses that you'll be taking, all of the materials you need as well. Oh, great. So we have a really good question about the evening availabilities. So this person was interested in logistics and computer science programs. So definitely take a look at the website. All of our e-learning programs, they do run in the evening. So if you're based in Montreal, your classes would be starting at 9 o'clock or a little bit later than that. But yeah, our website will give you a good rundown of all the different courses to help you choose the best one that suits your interests. All right, and in the chats, I see all of the important links to contact admissions, to register for the open house, which is great. And then of course, Melissa St. Laurent's email is there as well. This is a good question. So we have someone who's working in human resources and already has a background as an administrative assistant. Is executive assistant the course for me if I am working in human resources? Yeah, I think that would be a really good choice because you do have a background. Definitely connect with admissions and they can give you a good breakdown of all the different courses that will be taught throughout the program so that you can make sure that it's the best match for you. But I do agree. I think the executive assistant program you'll find really interesting and a good match for you. All right, so we had a question about the video game 3D modeling program. Bachelor's is available online after the AEC module is finished. So if you'd like to continue studying after you get your diploma, your AEC, so the bachelor's would be offered as a pathway through Vancouver as an on-campus program. And we have somebody in Montreal who's interested in photography, which is a fantastic thing to get involved in. So please definitely send Melissa an email and they can walk you through potential options for you. Oh, this is a good question. Are student assistant programs available financial assistance? So this is a really good question, and the admissions counselor will be able to talk to you about your own particular situation and walk you through the different options for you. Okay, this is a good one for our video game 3D modeling program. I am interested in the video game program, but does it include fundamental programming, core game design, or how to use a game engine? Well, I know I'm not a video game expert, but I know that our students, they use 3ds Max, they use ZBrush and Photoshop. So those are the main software programs that they're using. And they do a lot of character modeling. I know that they do a lot of weapons and props design as well. So it's more focused on that kind of software with the 3ds Max and ZBrush. Ooh, excellent. So we have a student, potential student from Barbados. Welcome. I'm interested in the interior design program. Excellent. I love decorating and I do soft feeling florals, etc. Would this be a good fit for me? I think it would be a really good fit because not only would you be looking at, for example, color theory and materials and finishes, you'll also look at overall layout planning. You'll look at how to bring in lighting to a room. Definitely take a look at our program sheet that's offered on the website and you'll actually see the list of courses offered. I think you'll find it's a really good fit. So if you already have a love of decorating, this is going to give you a really good foundation in interior design because you do work with the software that many of our interior designers are using, especially, for example, AutoCAD and Photoshop. I think it's a good match for you. And that's awesome that you are from Barbados. That's great. Okay, so we have a question probably for our admissions team. Somebody applied for the event planning program. That's wonderful. Welcome. And so admissions will get back to you for sure. Okay, this is a good logistical question, actually. I have a question about semesters. You mentioned that each course goes for 4 semesters. What about an AEC course that has a smaller completion time? Is this technically a part-time course? Will this depend on the semester I join? How many hours a week generally? Okay, really, really good questions. So for the number of hours per week with video, for example, say the video game course, you'll probably be expecting about 20 hours of self-study. And that's going to be divided between the online course material and the assignments that you're working on, and then just general practice with the software. So that's going to be about 20 hours a week. But what's set in stone are your virtual classes, and that's 3 hours per week, 90 minutes per class. So that's 100% guaranteed. It's a full-time course. And each program is broken down into 4 semesters, which is a total of 15 weeks per semester. So for example, if you start in fall, you'll have your fall, winter, summer, and fall semester. So if you start this September 2023, you can expect to graduate in December 2024. So all of our programs are running the same amount of time. But the great thing is, if you are not able to join us in summer, you can join us in fall, and our programs are always running. So your own schedule will depend on when you enter the program. Oh, this is great. So our potential student from Barbados is also interested in furnishing. Good, because we actually have a fantastic course on furniture design. It's a wonderful course, and that's going to be in our later semester. So I think you'll enjoy that as well. Is the interior design fully online? It is fully online. So you'll be doing all your study material online with our Moodle program. You'll be meeting your tutors in the Microsoft Teams virtual classes, and then all the software you'll be using on your laptop as well. So it's really easy. You can connect no matter where you are. Somebody has a really good question. Good evening, how much would this course cost? So definitely please send Melissa St. Laurent an email and she can walk you through the specifics of that particular program and the costs involved. Oh, right. So what do we expect from the open house event and when is the next session, please? So typically our open house is divided into 2 different sections. So in the morning, we have an online section where you can actually meet and chat with some of our tutors. And then in the afternoon, you can go on campus and meet some of our administrative team, and actually some of our students are there as well, and our tutors. So you can chat with a tutor, a student, a member of the admin team, and get their perspective on the program. So it's a little bit of best of both worlds. So definitely, if you're in the area, please register for the open house event. It really is a lot of fun. The next session, so the next session is May 5th. That's our summer session. The next open house is May 30th. All right, and our next question. So all these programs mentioned are 100% online, all AECs. Yes, that's right. So they're all AECs and they're all 100% online. all of our students would go through an orientation process where we make sure that you're set up with all of your platforms. So that will be Office 365, Microsoft Teams, our Moodle platform. Everything will be available online, and you can either use your laptop or you can use the app on your phone if you like. Wow, these are fantastic questions, everyone. Thank you so much. I'm really happy that you're able to join us this evening, and I do hope that you have a chance to come to the open house to connect with one of our admissions counselors. And I also hope that I see you on May 3rd for our orientation session. We always do our orientation just before the start of the semester on May 5th. Excellent. Well, I'm going to say good evening to all of you now. Thank you so much for joining us. It was a real pleasure getting to see all of your wonderful questions and to introduce our school and our programs. It is a really wonderful school. We have a wonderful group of students and tutors, and we hope that you can be part of the LaSalle College family. So good luck and hopefully see you soon. Good night, everyone.